replace scripture. Culture will be the thing that we will believe in once religion has ceased to be a plausible concept. Now, this was not a bad idea. In fact, I think it's a fantastic idea. The argument is that if you look at works of culture, and by culture I mean art, I mean philosophy, I mean history, poetry, the history of the novel, all of these things contain in them incredible richness. There is morality, there is guidance, there is wisdom in these resources. So I think they were not wrong. They were absolutely right. And the argument ran, if you can't believe in Jesus anymore, maybe you can follow Plato, you can follow Montaigne, you can read Shakespeare. These are some of the things that you will be able to read and think about, and they will give you many of the same things as religions gave. And as I say, I think this is not a bad idea at all. I think it's a very good idea. But I think we have forgotten it totally. Yes, the great works of culture still have prestige. Yes, we bow down to people like Shakespeare, we think it's very important. And in universities, of course, this is where these great names are taught. But they are not taught in a neo-religious way. You see, if I came to this university, or if I went to Harvard, or Oxford, or Cambridge, any great university in the world, and I said, you know, I've come to study, not to get rich, not to find a job, I've come to study for a deeper reason. I want to learn how to live. I want to learn how to be a better human being. The professors would look at you as if you were crazy. They would pick up the telephone and call for an ambulance. This is simply not what the modern university system thinks it's in the business of doing. I don't know how many professors are in the room, so I'm going to be careful. But there is a great suspicion among the academic world, all over the world, in Korea, in the UK, in the US, against making the humanities relevant. So there's a suspicion of making learning in the humanities, in the arts, relevant. And there's also, underneath that, a kind of underlying idea that good people, clever people, are not desperate. They don't desperately need to know how to live. They kind of, you know, they have a good idea anyway. They don't wake up in the night going, what's the meaning of life? They're calm, and they do their studies, they do their essays, they're preparing for the exam. They're not in a kind of